What is PhD for beginners? PhD, in the sense, it's very important and qualification that everyone wants to acquire after PG. This enables to settle down your career first of all with good salary. Secondly, it helps you to fulfill your passion as a researcher. But unfortunately, to fulfill the passion as a researcher, many are not researchers. First of all, this is the fact. All who are doing PhD are not passionate about research. 90% of them, because only 10% of them could be researchers, and the rest of the 90% are just teachers. Teachers are different from researchers. You can't force teachers to be a researcher. So that's the reason why passion is very important to become a good researcher and even to do PhD successfully. And if you don't have passion, the only one problem is, why do people still pursue PhD? Is because to settle down in their career with good salary, because UGC is forcing, colleges are forcing to recruit only those who completed PhD. And remember, teaching aptitude is different from research attitude. This cannot be forced. This cannot be forced, and this must be realized by the colleges. This must be realized by the UGC or AICTE, who are forcing to recruit professors or lecturers who have a PhD qualification. So research cannot be a focus of attention, because research doesn't come into the teaching area. Okay, this is all misconception. This is all extra overthinking, which has no logic beyond it. Okay, to speak it is good, but when coming to teaching, teaching is done for what has been proved, what has been accepted by the society. The knowledge is established. That's what teaching. But research, the knowledge is not established. The knowledge is an ongoing knowledge until it gets established somewhere, some at point in the future, where it comes into the education system later on. So research is not a proven concept. Research is just a thesis, a hypothesis, an opinion based concept. So that is the reason why you cannot really force teachers to become researchers just because of the points that they get for inspection sake. And also AICTE or government cannot force teachers to have PhD to come into teaching, and it should not decide salaries based on PhD. If they want to increase the salaries must be same for non-PhD teachers and PhD teachers. Then the true research will come out, then the true potential will come out, then the true people will come out, true aptitude will come out from the researchers. Then society will start growing. Society will come out from that manipulation from the journals. Okay, paid research papers, and a lot of market is created just because of this reason, that there is no one solution for this. There's completely a misconception of understanding why teachers have to be a researchers. That's one strong point. Okay, so teacher is a teacher who teaches an established knowledge. Established knowledge means what was proven and what is brought into the books, at least up to 95%. But whereas research is not completely proven. It is an ongoing. You will research, and your research is taken up by another person, and his research is taken up by another research. This is very important. You are searching again and again until something is really proven. Though the variables are there existing, these researchers may take variables. There is no truth in the variables most of the time, because variables change due to so many effects, due to the generation change, due to the biological change, due to the change of minds, change of thinking. So variables are not purely, maybe at that point of time they are okay. Maybe for 5 years those variables are good to go, but in the future these variables are not really working. So that is the reason Those who would like to do PhD, just be careful of whether you have that aptitude or not. And also, government must, universities must completely change their mindset of recruiting PhD holders or giving huge salaries to PhD holders. Okay, so that's not the criteria. Give salary to the experience, not PhD. Give salary to the experience, give salary to the knowledge, give salary to the people who crack the test that you give to them, whether irrespective of he has that PhD or not. So here universities are just stepping out from their way because to get marks during inspections, and AICT and UGC they are forcing, okay, teachers to be researchers. That's completely a misconception. Okay, all cannot have research aptitude. Okay, teaching aptitude is different from research aptitude. Okay, so that's a basic difference government should understand before imposing these rules on universities. Okay, so for beginners who want to do PhD, this is all a political game that is happening. A lot of market is created for publication of journals. A lot of unsettled research is going on. Okay, that's the reason why we cannot improve really with good quality research. That's why thousands of papers, thousands of papers are there, but still we are not able to bring out the fruit that's really beneficial to the society, to the generations. So leave those who want to study PhD have this idea basically. If you plan to study PhD for the sake of getting salary, for the sake of settling down, then we cannot help it out, because as long as government doesn't change, as long as universities don't change in their mindset of what is PhD or really in truth, then there is no way that these teachers will have to do PhD without interest, just for the sake of settling down, just for the sake of getting promotion, just for the sake of increasing this, getting increments in their salary, and not purely because they have research interest, research aptitude, they have research focus to benefit, to be a person of benefit to the society. So this thing, something to be pondered upon. Okay, so this is what PhD means.